I just came back from Waterfall Soup.
What happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
No, nothing really. It might not even be a big deal. General Chop just mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for quite some time. We haven't heard from her in a while either.
Maybe she's had something important come up lately?
Something important, huh? But even if she was on a mission, she'd still try to reply to a message, especially if it was from you. This is starting to worry me now. If only her squad mates were with her.
I've got your back. Number 0. And dun 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 dun.
We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind. Suspicious ether fluctuations over there. Ether vision activate.
Down strategy. Wide open.
Support in position. Get behind me! Adjusting for wind.
Off balance.
I'll pierce right through.
It's time. Roger that.
That's... Soldier 11? Yeah.
Take out that sniper!
Calibrating. I won't let you take her. Resolve. Support in position. Right over. Show no mercy. Time to pin them down. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Sounds ready. Press the advantage. Ether vision activate. Now you can. Soldier 11! No, damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her, or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
Hello.
Is it you? The one who contacted me on Internet?
Yep.
Huh?
Oh, the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh.
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from Internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar. Even though I can't see your face, you somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
They've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening, but you might have heard of me. I'm Энби, the former captain of Silver Company.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the Hollow?
Inside the Hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just need to see me in battle.
me take a good look at your movements. Ether vision activate.
They're close. Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
You don't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that. Recalibrating. I see now. There's no mistaking it. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company.
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities. How could that even be possible?
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say. So making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark.
No, I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass-produce soldiers, then why would they still...
I understand. If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking.
I was trying to say it in a more... diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Enby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No. I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it. TWCA Type 3.
And is that the name of that formation? Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Be gone! Fracture!
Time to pin me. You're in my sight.
This feels familiar. I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now. Show no mercy. I'll take point. Ether vision activate. Stay on your feet.
An opening. Target confirmed. Go. Be gone!
I'll pierce right through.
Thunder!
Enby, what is that?
That's the old Silver Squad uniform.
I see. Let's give chase. As expected of Captain, her skills truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ouch. Give me some meds, eh? You're the worst of any defect! I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves, too? Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot. Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about... There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. And I need a complete body for the experiment. What? You're asking me what happened? Captain Enby traded herself for you. But why did it have to be you? They were all dead when they found me. My limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. Hey, what do you think you're doing? All right, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? I'll go handle it. After that. It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
This place is cold.
I sense the frigid air from outside. Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy.
Soldier 11, wakey wakey. That's odd.
I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me. Good. That's my girl. Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found they sold me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless. I was treated like merchandise on the black market. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from Bangbu. And that's when I met. She bought me as a trophy girl. Cut me open and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell. Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me. So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Энби?
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm. You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Trigger!
Say no more. I've got it. Target locked. Support in position.
Watch out!
Adjusting for wind. You're in my sight. The target's weary. I'll pierce right through.
Enby, I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you. Don't give me that, idiot! Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course! I created you so you never saw Captain Enby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting. But I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad. Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, these I had to learn the hard way.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that
We are evil incarnate.
So we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of, I care for you, Captain Enby. Whatever you do.
You know where I am. You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right. Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time.
All right, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Enby, she doesn't look good.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the food.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Hey, go contact. Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in! The junk she's brought won't fix this. Our best shot is exploiting Enby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed. I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check.
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling me that.
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. Of course, I understand. So the stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retreat.
And
You're awake, Hadeen.
Great, you're awake.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. Even me, all those years ago.
Is that so?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know Roxy.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt.
Plus, our little black cat needs another playmate.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Karen?
Charon?
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your...
I see.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Enby. Are you sure it won't be too...
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot.
I see. Warmth. Comfort. Right. Not so fast, Enby. Burgers? Oh,
It seems Trigger already left to get...
you'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. But...
Yeah, don't worry.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodle. I couldn't see if the noodles looked spicy, but just the
So, spicy noodles is her thing.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super...
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer. Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that the person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions, does any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say. Even if...
That's pretty cold, even for me.
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11...
But that's the truth. I lost my memory. Then I learned that she was doing well. That she had a new captain and new comrades. I had no reason to trigger.
What?
Tell me.
If I were you...
That's what I thought.
But I'm not you, If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11... I'd let her know that her comrades would search...
Trigger, you're really
That's all you...
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that. What are you planning to do now?
I'm heading back into the hall. That evil tech must never... But before that...
Apologize? But...
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Yeah. That...
Seems like it's really weighing on your...
In that case...
Prove something?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11.
Alleviating all your worries, I'll prove that I can... Now then, let's...
Nicole,
Well, look who decided to come back.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Hey, that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here.
I see. Okay, I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on.
Oh?
Yes, and I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that good enough for you?
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
Nicole,
Fine. Forget it. Listen, Ambi. It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The cutting hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. You're not the only one here with a troubled past.
sorry. I won't try to justify what Once this is over, I'll answer all-
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way,
Oh, you finally...
yeah, there's a woman who looks like me.
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. I'll contact some of my sources.
Who's there?
Ambi!
It's been a while. I bet.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a...
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a...
That's our boring burger, girl. Here you go.
Oh, a doll. This is...
Nah, stop it. But it turned out super ugly. With a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and... Wow! It somehow looked just like our Ambi.
But I don't look like this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin.
You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight? Oh, wait. You didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it.
Yeah? Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that.
All right, let me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
Ooh, Lady Nickel.
Not now?
Once things settle in your...
So,
Sorry, Enby.
are you...
Are you speaking to me? You seem familiar.
I'm... Enby.
No. I don't recall anyone named Ambi. Sorry. I'll get better.
I see.
I tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red cup. We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk during the movie. Someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. The public security office isn't far from here.
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
The video store manager taught me all. Anyway, I think I did a good job.
Yes. I had a great time.
That's our model soldier for you. Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever want to lose another. You can focus on the matters at hand now. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure.
I'll break that.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case...
What's this?
It's...
Please, keep it safe until...
Don't worry. If it...
Thanks.
It gets chilly by the river at night.
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
It's... Энби.
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin.
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by.
I don't like that name.
Yes.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's...
Sure, I'll explain it.
Huh.
Allow me to... There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now.
And that was you, Anna? As you said...
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. They devised an operation. A suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive.
Did you survive the mission?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all...
How could they issue such a ruthless order?
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive Bangbu into the enemy base...
But Bangbu aren't humans.
That's what they said too. So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if...
Would you have
No. I would have executed...
I fled. I offered to I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be so. Eventually, according to a movie Belle loaned me from the store, this is only then did it dawn on me that many people were already... So,
Why apologize? I'm crying.
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad, and responsible for everyone. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize.
Forget everything? But that's impossible.
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I might survive, but if so, just forget this conversation.
No, Ambi.
It's almost midnight.
Ambi. What is this place?
Your name is so... Sorry. I must have been...
Enby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us.
There's actually something I need to take care of.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I...
Plus, Enby, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help.
Even if that were the case, it's still...
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And I don't want to lose anything. Take me back in that hollow, and help me smash.
Wise and I have been waiting for you to...
Is that your strategy then?
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it onto the Cunning Hair's tab. But right now,
Don't go running off into any hollows alone.
I won't. Don't worry. Long time no see. Replica number 0. Silver Squad. Captain. I thought I'd never see you again.
So, this is what you were like back in your Silver Squad days, Enby?
I never thought I'd be back in this uniform.
Your fighting style seems to have changed.
Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
You look so intimidating like this. This new you is so reliable, Enby.
The past me was reliable too.
True. The enemy's tough. Be careful.
Orders received.
No need to be so formal.
Okay.
Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed?
I never expected to one day be the one guiding you, Proxy.
I'm heartbroken, Enby.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy, we both know how difficult it is to create a...
What if
Didn't need to...
there's one thing you're wrong?
This is so weird. These Ambys...
Weird. These people...
Twiggy,
What do you think? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put...
no. You're harvesting. You created all these...
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources. You said it yourself. These... It's a real shame, you know? Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough, but it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone. Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time Enby. Captain, you are the final piece of the puzzle. We can just think what such an army could do. Nobody. Me? I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if... Captain.
This... I'm sorry, Twiggy.
I know. I feel the same. Get out of here! What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able...
I want... Thank you. For letting me... You... Why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II. The current you feels really familiar.
I never expected to be able to face you like this. Switching positions. Off balance. Now you pay. Show no mercy, even if our opponent is twiggy. Now you can't push yourself. Understood?
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously...
Engaging. I shouldn't miss the feeling. I won't back down.
At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
The final blow.
I won't let you have it.
Switching positions.
Did I fail the combat test again? I told you, I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay. Right?
You. What are you doing here?
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Ambi. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Huh? You mean there's something wrong?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before... I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take... And I knew that you didn't betray us.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable.
Got it. Whatever happens next.
This tech Thank you.
Enby,
Proxy.
don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe.
Really?
You're conflicted.
Is it that obvious?
You're the captain of Silver Squad, Enby. The way I see it.
You're right.
That's a decision that only you can make.
Oh, red chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did.
No, there's a smell, right?
Mm-hmm. The scent of burgers definitely lingers. That's not true. I just got here. I heard, after all, the last time I saw her.
Thanks. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same train.
So her body's recovered.
Not quite. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't miss.
She's made a recovery.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blinked.
Like I said.
You still feel the same way now?
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Hudion's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep. I don't know what to say. We won't be meeting again, but once she turns her hatred towards Hudion is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water.
I didn't realize you put.
I was just thinking about it while watching some.
There are movies?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with. For sure. Drop by.
Thank you, manager.
I think you're really kind too.